Pop Squat, come at ya. We've got somebody new today. This is Speaker Knockerz. Oh man, where is this? Speaker Knockerz was sent in by Belly Dancer, who used to be a patron. Sorry to see you go, Belly Dancer. I'm still doing your songs, because, it takes me a while for me to get around to things, but I do appreciate you being a patron. If you want to be a patron, you can go down here and replace Belly Dancer as one of my favorite people in the world. There's information there on how to become a patron, and there's also information on how to send me songs with some money that I will actually do the songs, because I get so many suggestions that I use that as a filter. Anyway, Speaker Knockerz, Derek McAllister Jr. This is a bummer of a entry. Born in 1994, died in 2014, so a whole 20 years. Ridiculous. Known professionally as Speaker Knockerz, was an American rapper and record producer from Columbia, South Carolina. He is known for his independent tracks, which would gain traction on the video sharing platform YouTube. Some of his biggest tracks include Dap You Up and Lonely. He is described by XXL as a frontrunner in the melodically driven state of modern rap, interesting, and has been cited as an influence by numerous rappers. Let's see, born 1994, died at 19, not even 20. Rapper, singer, songwriter, record producer, active from 2010 to 2014. Let's see here. He spent why do they write this with the word would? Speaker Knockerz would spend the first years of his life. No, he spent the first years of his life in New York City. His father, Derek McAllister Sr., was sentenced to 10 years in prison. While the family lived in the city, with his father's imprisonment, Speaker Knockerz' mother made the decision to move to South Carolina in order to avoid unhealthy environment. It is during this time in South Carolina that the aspiring rapper developed his passion for hip-hop music and its creation. In 2010, his father came back home, having completed his sentence. Being a musician himself, Derek McAllister Sr. was able to assist his son with the creation of his first mixtape, Fright Delayed. At age 13, he started using beat-making program Fruity Loops after seeing a video of American rapper Soulja Boy doing the same. Around 2010 and 2011, Speaker Knockerz sold his first instrumental to a Miami rapper for $50 and used the money to buy an affordable pair of speakers. As a producer, Speaker Knockerz has produced for rappers Gucci Mane, Young Scooter, French Montana, and Shy Glizzy. I only know Gucci Mane out of that list. In spring 2012, he began rapping under his current moniker as a means of promotion for his record production. In 2013, he released two mixtapes, Married to the Money and Finesse Father. Right? Finesse Father? Yeah. He would also release his first music video, Money, produced by his friend Loud Visuals. In September 2013, he released a music video to his track Rico Story Part 1, which is what we're going to listen to today. In December 2013, he released Lonely alongside an accompanying music video. At the time of his passing, he had 49 tracks available for purchase on iTunes. In May 2014, his family posthumously released a music video for the last song he released during his lifetime, Erica Kane. In September 2014, his mixtape Married to the Money 2 was posthumously released. Okay, so I don't want to look at his legacy. I don't want to look. I do want to look at his musical style. Writing for Complex, David Drake. Oh, that's the name of a famous science fiction author, if I could talk. Describes Speaker Knockerz' style in the following manner. Enraptured by the sounds of the recent wave of Chicago artists, the Speaker Knockerz sound that had a melodic, carefully crafted feel. Well, there was something of a street edge to his approach relative to influences like Lil Durk. There was an optimism and naivety to the Speaker Knockerz sound. He was a bedroom auteur, not a gangster. He shed the hardened shell of Drill's aesthetic, focusing his energies on two contrasting moods, a bubbly euphoric enthusiasm and a deep aching melancholy. Yeah, I'm gonna absolutely fucking love this music. I can tell just from the descriptions of it. On March 6, 2014, Speaker Knockerz was found dead in his garage in South Carolina home. Coroner Gary Watts said the that foul play was not suspected and that further autopsy found no signs of trauma. The Richland County Sheriff's Department was in charge of the investigation surrounding his passing. The Richland County coroner later confirmed that there was no sign of drug or foul play involved. His death was ruled natural causes, more specifically a heart attack. That is gotta be a lie, or it is gotta be a congenital heart condition that just was never discovered, because 20-year-olds don't typically die of heart attacks. 19-year-olds don't typically die unless it's something that should have previously been caught. But hey, we have a completely racist system of health as well as everything else in this country, so it's entirely possible that his complaints may have been completely ignored by health officials. And if you disagree, you're wrong. There's deep, deep untrust in the Black African American community for the medical community, and they have good reason to mistrust them. I have a friend who studies this, so he tells me about it, so I'm not just talking out my ass. I am super interested in checking this out. Definitely interested in checking this out. 14 million views. Came out in 2013. Speaker Knockerz. This is Rico Story Part 1. I'll also be doing Parts 2 and 3 over the next couple of days. I don't know if I should do these all at once, so I am starting with the first one, and we're just going to do it over the next couple of days, like I said. 2 minutes and 52 seconds. Once again, who sent this in? I looked and have... Belly Dancer, yes. So I hope you're still watching Belly Dancer. I hope you enjoy this. Thank you for being a patron when you could afford to be. I appreciate that. Rico Story Part 1 from Speaker Knockerz. Scary. Definitely looks like Blade Runner, Los Angeles sort of look to me. Very, very cool.
It's the Speaker Knockerz. Rico got no money, he done lost his job. He ain't got no choice but to jug and rob. He fucked a bitch named Tisha, got one on the way. Got kicked out the house, now he stay at her place. He told her, baby, let's go rob a fucking bank. She said okay, and then they filled the gas tank. Pulled up to the bank, he parked on the side. He got out the car, she said I'll stay inside. Put his mask on, load his fofo. Prayed to God and then he opened up the door. Point his gun and said, don't nobody move. Just give me all the money and we all cool. He told her, tell her, please don't try no funny shit. Cause if you try some shit, I'll shoot up this bitch. She said okay and gave him about 100K. He started walking backwards, then he ran away. When he got outside, he saw a lot of cops. Ran to the side of the bank and he ain't see no car. Hands behind your back, spread your feet, sir. He turned around and saw that it was Tisha. Damn, now he locked up, his bond $1 million. He locked in the cell with a Brazilian. Rico cellmate, name is Pedro. Pedro said he know how to get them pesos. Rico dead broke and he ain't got no bond. But Pedro got connects and paid Rico's bond.
How old is he at this point? I mean, to be critical, this story is a little iffy with, you know, his girlfriend going along with him to rob a bank, and it turns out she's a cop and blah blah blah. I don't care. But his confidence, his performance, the rap, the style, the flow, his confidence is really excellent. He absolutely is nailing it. It doesn't feel like I'm listening to somebody who's not even 20 years old, will never get to be 20 years old. This sounds like it's recorded by somebody who's been performing for years and is excellent. It's very, very good, and the story just flows along, sounds very natural. He's not making any weird rhymes or weird things that you're just like, what was that? No, it like absolutely just works. Excellent. Really, really good. Super impressed.
Rico out of jail and he met the plug. started moving bricks and got his bands up. Rico went to jail and paid Pedro a visit. Pedro looked at Rico and asked how you living. Rico said he won out of the dope game, but he love that fast money off the cocaine. Pedro said he get out in a couple weeks, and he need Rico to loan his ass a couple keys. Rico said, I got you, you know you my homie. Pedro told Rico he was the next Tony. Rico left and got pulled over by a cop. He said, what? She said, excuse me, sir, you failed to stop. He looked close and recognized it was his baby mama. He reached under the seat and grabbed his fucking llama. Fucking llamas, fucking llamas, fucking llamas.
Yeah, I mean, really good. Like I said, I have issues with this story, but I don't care. Really good. Based on a true story. Okay. And I say that, so I feel like I have to explain, like, why is an undercover detective then working as a traffic cop and pulls him over at the end? So based on must be very, very loosely based on. Stop. Who cares? It doesn't matter. It's really, the song is excellent. It really is excellent. I'm sorry. I do stories, or I like to believe I do stories for a living, and that really bothers me. But the music itself is great. I like the sound of it. It is a little lighter than you would expect, but it kind of carries along this whole feeling of something is happening that you can't stop. It's just continuing on, and it's very good. So I'm going to listen to Rico Story Part 2 and 3 over the next couple of days, and it's fantastic. I'm sorry the guy died. It sucks. It sucks. I hate seeing these guys die so young, especially when they're so talented, and you could see they're just at the beginning of something great, and something happens, whatever it is. In his case, it's some undiscovered medical condition that killed him. In other cases, it's being shot or getting sick of something else, or getting like a drug overdose, or getting in a car accident, or whatever else kills people who are way too young to die. Good stuff. Thank you. Again, why can't I remember? Belly Dancer. Thank you very much. Papasquatjon. Check it out. Please like, subscribe, and share. Thank you very, very much. I hope you didn't mind me harshing on a story, but there you go. I can't help myself. Bye-bye.